The world's fifth most populous nation, Pakistan, is a nuclear power and a country racked by instability. Its parliament is being dissolved. Its most popular politician is in jail. The latest turmoil began when Imran Khan was ousted as Prime Minister last year. He's serving time for unlawfully selling state gifts. Khan denies the charges. His lawyers say a high court has taken up their appeal. Meantime, an election is due in the next few months, but could be delayed as constituencies are rewritten based on a new census. More uncertainty, along with soaring inflation, widespread unemployment and crippling foreign debt. On the streets of Pakistan, people have been expressing doubts about their future.
Pakistan's future suffered a setback the day Imran Khan's government was toppled. In fact, it is imperative that any government, whether Imran Khan's or Nawaz Sharif's of the Pakistan People's Party or any other party, complete their 5-year term. For this, all institutions, even the establishment, have to agree to be on one page if Pakistan is to move forward. If a court sentences a person, he has the right to appeal against the decision. If someone is disqualified by the Election Commission even before he has a chance to appeal, this is totally unjust for the politicians as well as for the public.
Well-known journalist Aizaz Syed joins us from Islamabad. Thank you very much for your time. First of all, we've got a locked-up politician who's the most popular in the country, Imran Khan, of course, an interim government that isn't going to be able to do all that much for the country. What sort of political situation is Pakistan in right now?
Well, thank you, Ben. Ben, in Pakistan now, political situation is quite complex. Why it's complex? One of the most popular political leader is locked up. He's been he's convicted for 3 years, and he has been disqualified from any political office for next 5 years. His political party is technically dismantled because most of its leaders, they have left him. Some have made 2 different parties. So technically he's nowhere on the political arena, but everywhere when you go in the public, you'll find that people have sympathies towards Imran Khan. His own vote bank is there, but the problem is this, that his party is nowhere. Now his loose structure of his party is over there, but it is also a bitter reality. Whosoever is representing his party is not truly representing what he believes in. So technically he is out of political scenario, at least in the upcoming elections.
So this next election will be without Khan, but when's it going to be?
Well, next elections are most probably going to take place in next February 2024, because you know that Pakistani constitution clearly says that whenever any assembly completes its tenure, 5 years tenure, the elections are to be held within 90 days. But unfortunately, we have seen that Pakistani Prime Minister, along with 4 chief ministers of different provinces, they decided under the constitution again that the elections would be taking place under the new census. And recently we had a new census, but no delimitations have been carried out. So now Election Commission of Pakistan, an independent body, is going to have the delimitations of the constituencies. New constituencies are going to be formed, and this whole exercise would take place within 4 to 6 months. So we are going to have a longer interim government here, and when we are going to have the longer interim government, you know, Pakistani democracy has a very bitter history. We had a very fragile past. Whenever we have the interim setup, we also fear that there would be a role of the establishment more than the role of the political parties.
But can Pakistan afford that? Can the economy afford that, having an extended transition government, considering countries may not want to do business with an interim body that hasn't been democratically elected?
Well, in terms of economy is the biggest challenge. You know, Pakistan was almost at the brink of default. and we've seen the government of Imran Khan, and later on, when Imran Khan was ousted from the parliament with the no confidence vote, we've seen the government of Shahbaz Sharif, which is completing its tenure today. We have seen these both tenures, and we have also seen that both the governments, they didn't take any tough decisions to reform the economy. They tried to appease the international monetary institutions, but at the same time, they also imposed taxes. But they didn't take the key decisions like privatizing those institutions, the government institutions which are on the deficit, on the road of deficit continuously for last many years. So now, the government officials, they tell us that this interim government is going to take those tough decisions which political parties are not, they were reluctant to take. So we see that during this tenure which is coming, the interim tenure, we will see some tough decisions would be made, and they would try to put economy on the right track. I don't know whether they would successful or not, but this is what is expected now.
Well, let's see how it goes. We'll be watching. Journalist Aizaz Syed, thank you very much for your time.